Hey, happy Thursday. I'm Sarah Elizabeth. Welcome to my live. So good to be with you this morning. This is the dwelling place. I'm Sarah Elizabeth from the SarahElizabethExperience.com. Thank you for being here this morning. Welcome in. Just give it a few minutes for my family to jump in. We have a lot of people that come in every single morning. We work on all sorts of life coaching themes and spiritual transformation. So this morning's about the war within. So if you're new here, I'd love to hear from you where you're viewing from this morning. It's really wonderful to be with you this Thursday. Thank you so much. Good to see you. Happy Thursday, everybody. There's Jonathan. Good morning, Jonathan. Welcome back this morning. So this morning is about the war within, and I cannot wait to get started with you guys. It's early. I'm a little tired today. I don't know how you guys are feeling, but I live in the mountains of North Carolina. It's been really cold the last couple of days, but allergies are in full force right now. So, yeah, good morning, Jonathan. Hey, Dominic, welcome to our family. Thank you so much. Good to see you this morning. Thank you. Ooh, I need to change something really quick this morning before we get to start too far into this, because Brandy's going to get me if I'm not careful. All right, how's everybody doing this morning? Happy Thursday, everybody. So I'm going to edit my goal really quick because I don't love this one. So if you are new here this morning, we love welcoming new people in. I'm Sarah Elizabeth. I'm a transformational life coach. I live in the mountains of North Carolina. I do all kinds of life coaching themes and retreats and all sorts of things to help you to heal. So welcome in this morning. It's so good to see everyone. Here we go. We'll just go with a little crown first. So how's everybody doing? So Richard, I see you in this morning. I see Roger. He says it's 2 p.m. out in Norway this morning. Really wonderful to see everybody back. I'm going to give it another minute or two because this morning's going to be really strong as we talk about winning the battle between who you were and who you are becoming. And I know so many of us are struggling if you're in the middle of a spiritual awakening and you can feel that there's change happening within you, but you're not quite sure. You're questioning things. You're struggling a little bit. This is for you this morning. It's really wonderful to see everyone. I see Dennis back this morning. Good to see you. Kamasha, welcome this morning. Welcome to our community and family. So there's a version of us that learns how to survive when we've gone through trauma. And we talk about survival mode and how we shift into that and how it can be really difficult to come back from that. But there's also a version of you that's attempting to rise. So if you found this live today, it is not by accident. If you've been feeling something pulling on your heart and tugging in your spirit, that there's something more for you. Today, you're going to feel the difference between the two. So if you've been feeling tension lately, confusion, inconsistency, emotional highs and lows, it's not because there's something wrong with you. We always want to label ourselves with something. There's something wrong with us. Even if you know that you've been through a traumatic circumstance, you know that you've been through abuse or trauma as a child, do you really believe there's something wrong with you? Or do you just think maybe you're struggling to process everything you've been through? Because something is shifting within you and you are not stuck. There may be some division going on within. One part of you is operating from patterns, conditioning, and familiar cycles, while another part of you is awakening, expanding, and calling you into alignment. So before we go any further, I want you to share this live right now. Make sure you tap the screen today. Send your heart me's, and follow if you haven't, because someone you know is in this exact battle right now. And the truth is, transformation is not peaceful in the beginning. In the beginning, it can feel much like a war. You can talk to some of my clients and they'll tell you if they're in a spiritual warfare, they're back and forth between what God is telling them and what they've lived or what the world has told them about themselves. Evil, dark, light, goodness. It's a war between what you've always known and now what you're being called into. A war between comfort and calling. between habits and healing, between the identity that was built in survival and the identity that is rooted in truth. Good morning, Paula. Good morning, Rich. Good to see you this morning, Kevin. Good to see you. Welcome if you're new. Let us know where you're viewing from. Let some of the community here jump in and tell you good morning. And let's just welcome everyone in. Let's have a powerful live this morning. Time together with you is the best part of my day. And I just appreciate you so much. So, Jan, is it Jan? Welcome this morning. So, we don't fail because we're not capable. We fail in this because we never learn how to navigate this internal conflict. You'll go back to what's familiar, not what's right, not what's good for you, not what's even safe for you. But it feels safe to you because it's all you know. So today we're going to break that. And if this is already speaking to you, I want you to engage right now. Drop a fire sign into the chat. Send a gift right now if you feel led to support this message, reaching more people, and stay locked in with us this morning. This is not just another live. Today is a moment of decision, a moment where you stop negotiating with the version of you that no longer fits, and you start aligning with the one that's been trying to emerge. We're going to break cycles today, expose patterns, and give language to what you've been feeling, but you couldn't explain. And if you lean in, if you stay present, you won't leave the same. So I invite you, if you want to go deeper with me, book your one-to-one session. Come experience this work at a retreat where transformation accelerates. Support this mission so that others can access healing. And most importantly, decide today who wins. I see you, Richard. He says, fire. If this is you, jump in. This is open conversation. This is a safe space for everyone. Who's going to win? Because the war within you doesn't end by accident. It's going to end when you choose. Hold on just a second. Y'all hear the puppy? They're back here and they get separated from each other. No. They don't want to be separate from each other. They want to be so close that they'll cry if they're not near each other. It's so cute. I love it, but I have to go and put them back. They are opening their eyes, but I think it's just the first day or two, so they can't see very clearly yet. But I'll show you the puppies a little bit later. I know some of you are like, where are the puppies? I know. So the first chapter here, we're going to talk about the internal war. Because you feel as if you're stuck, you feel as if you're lost, you feel as if you don't know which direction to go. You're divided inside. And the version of you that survived is not the version of you that will sustain you. There was a version of you that learned how to cope, adapt, and make it through. That version built patterns out of necessity, how to think, how to react, how to protect yourself. But what kept you alive is not what will allow you to fully live. Let that sink in. Thank you, Catherine, for the heart me. Don't forget to send yours. What kept you alive is not what will allow you to fully live. So if we don't break patterns, if we stay in this divided place internally, now you're feeling the tension because the environment may have changed, but your internal programming hasn't caught up yet. Hola, good morning. And if you're new here this morning, jump in. This is open conversation. I read, I go over part of my chapter, then we talk about our journaling prompts. We do affirmations every morning. And if you want to go deeper with me, thesarahelizabethexperience.com. It is listed under my profile. So you've learned how to cope, but you have this programming that hasn't caught up yet with your current circumstances. Growth requires updating your internal identity, not just your external circumstances. You're experiencing identity conflict, not lack of discipline. You tell yourself you lack consistency, motivation, you're not disciplined enough. But the truth is deeper. You're operating from two identities at once. One says stay where it's familiar, and the other says step into something greater. And when those two identities compete, you feel stuck, inconsistent, and frustrated. You don't need more discipline. You just need to align your heart and your spirit with what God has for you, what is good for you. God wants goodness for all of his people. Awareness is the beginning of authority. You cannot change what you are not aware of. And most of us are unconsciously repeating patterns because you haven't ever slowed down long enough to see your patterns. But today you're going to see them clearly. And awareness gives you power. Because once you see a pattern, you can no longer pretend that you don't have a choice. Awareness shifting you from reacting to leading yourself. What is familiar will always feel safer than what is better until you retrain your mind. You will default to your identity, not your intentions. Growth always creates internal resistance before it creates external results. Romans 7 verse 15 says, I do not understand what I do, for what I want to do, I do not do, but what I hate, I do. Ephesians 4:22, put off your old self, be made new in the attitude of your minds. And we know that in Romans it says, be transformed by the renewing of your mind. So your brain is wired for efficiency, not transformation. It will choose what is known over what is right. So when you try to step into a new version of yourself, your brain flags it as unfamiliar, which is also unsafe. And you're pulled back into old patterns automatically. This is why change feels like resistance and why growth feels unnatural at first. But repetition plus awareness equals rewiring. I'm going to ask you something. Be honest right now. What version of yourself has been winning lately? Type the word old or the word new into the chat. And if you have one word, where do you notice yourself going back? If you want to be honest, if you want to put it out here into a live forum this morning, an open community where there is no judgment, there's no shame, there's no guilt, whatever it is for you, whatever patterns it is, what version of you has been winning lately? I'm going to give you a moment to jump in. I'll be back in one moment. Can't wait to see your responses. All right, guys, you ready? Let me see what you got. Old or new? From the mountains of North Carolina, the Blue Ridge Mountains. You should come join me for a retreat sometime. You will not regret it. So I'm going to scroll up and see, did anybody jump in? Adapt Sound, welcome this morning. Fan club has completed the first quest. Thank you guys so much. I have the best family on TikTok. Meeks, welcome this morning. Queen, I see you. Meek says, I can't stop praying, and I'm grateful for that. You should be grateful for that. Just pray, pray, pray. You and God all day. Excuse me. Momo, thank you for that heart me. Joshua, welcome this morning. Mark, it's good to see you in this morning. Jerome, thank you for the new follow. Navino, welcome. Hunter, thank you for the share. And I'm going to ask you, repost this live right now. And the reason I want to ask you to do this is because it's more than just helping me grow. Okay. It means that you are saying that you know of other people that need this in their lives this morning. And there are thousands of people that need this type of messaging in their lives, and they don't even know it yet, some of them. So thank you. Thank you. I see a lot of you reposting there. D. Parker, good morning. So good to see you. Richard, Brandy, good morning. My family and my team. Aunt Kay, thank you for that repost. Welcome from Pakistan this morning. I'm doing great. Charles, I'm from the mountains of North Carolina. Where are you from? So, right now, this moment, I want you to become aware because this is not about judgment at all. This is just about awareness. Sandy, thank you for the repost. Sending you lots of love today. Welcome. So, no judgment, just awareness. We're going to pause for 5 to 10 seconds here. And I just want you to breathe for just a moment. I'm a holistic medicine practitioner. I'm not an MD. I do a lot of research, done my own training, and I've experienced my own healing journey and spiritual awakening. So, if you are struggling with your awakening, you're just beginning your journey, or you're far enough along that you realize how difficult this can be, that's what I'm here for. I'm here for so many things. I can help you on so many areas. So, schedule your one-to-one. Sandy, thank you for the heart me. So, where are you still operating from the old version of you? And this is just being real, right? Because we all have those things. We all have things that we're feeling maybe weak this morning. We're not as strong as we normally are. Maybe we're struggling a little bit. Maybe you woke up and you don't feel the best about your life today. Maybe you're depressed and you're listening from bed today. Maybe you're going to bed tonight and you're sad and you're feeling lonely. Whatever it is, whatever your individual circumstances are this morning, you are not alone. If there's any message that comes through any morning that we spend together, the message should be this: you are not alone. You have a community here you can jump on every weekday morning. You can gain some guidance, you can gain insight, you can get loved on, be supported by other people here. This is a family, and it's pretty special what we have here. I have a flash goal. If I don't put it up there, Tiki Taki will steal my people out of here. 28 gifters to send a rose in the next 15 minutes. Help me meet this. Help me blow this live up this morning. You guys know how to do it. Brandy's so good at teaching me stuff. She knows more than I do. So, and if you are on another platform today, I just want to welcome you in. I'm Sarah Elizabeth. I am a transformational life coach, spirit guide, a soul strategist out of the mountains of North Carolina, here with you this morning, sharing about overcoming. Every day it's about overcoming, and every day we do overcome old versions of ourselves, old patterns, non truths, self limiting belief systems. That is what we do every day. So I have your very first affirmation list. I have 3 of them for you. I'd love to see you choose the one you love the most and share it in the chat. Affirmation number 1: I am no longer bound to the version of me that was built in survival. Number 2: I have the awareness and the power to choose differently. Number 3: I am becoming aligned with who I am being called to be, who God says I am, my identity in Christ. Thank you, RJ, for the heart me. Make sure you send yours today. Type your favorite into the chat, and then I do have some questions for you. I'm going to go shut this door, and then I'm going to scroll up and see everyone's affirmation choices. And I do go back and read all of your messages. So if you are posting on another platform this morning, welcome, sending you massive amounts of love. I will see your messages. If you need my help, reach out to me, thesarahelizabethexperience.com. Thank you for being here, family. I'm definitely scrolling up. Misty Hayes, I see you back this morning. Share the live. I'm shutting the door. It's super cold outside, and we're going to see everybody's affirmations. You're the same. Jesus, you'll never change. You'll never change. Your faithfulness is amazing. Oh, God. I got tricked into believing that springtime was here. Spirit, it is not. It is so cold this morning. So, Spirit, If this is hitting you this morning, repost this live right now to someone you know needs help. There are too many people out there that need our help. And through our work together here, as a family and community here, with the work of the Dwelling Place and the Willow Way Foundation, this is the work where we go deeper into coaching. And if you come join me at one of my retreats, you're going to experience real awareness, real alignment, and real transformation. And if you feel this message, support it, share it, send a gift if you feel led this morning, because this is how we reach more people who are stuck in this exact place. I had Lisa reach out to me yesterday. She said, Sarah, I sent you some money. She said, I just wanted you to know, like, I view what you're doing. She said, I'm not in church currently. I don't have a home church, but I do feel I need to give back to the kingdom of God. And she said, I talked to my husband about it, and I'd like to send you tithing to the Willow Way Foundation. We are a religious 501c. So if you don't have a home and you're seeking out a place to be a part of a sanctuary, a place where we're protected from all of the things outside in the world, any darkness, we stay away, we keep that away from our sanctuary here, and we experience real transformation every morning. And it is biblical, every bit of it. You can check me all day long. So if you feel led to treat this as your sanctuary, it's an opportunity for you to be an active participant in the healing of other people's hearts and the transformation. They're becoming like Christ. So we see the internal conflict here. We have to answer the real question. Why do we keep going back? Why do you keep going back? You're not weak. You're wired. You're not addicted to the behavior. You're attracted or attached. You have an unhealthy emotional attachment to whatever emotion it is, whatever environment it is. And you think that you're struggling with habits, but it's much deeper than just habits. You're not just going back to actions. You're going back to a version of yourself that feels familiar. The identity that knows how to think, how to react, how to operate. It has a script. So when life gets overwhelming, your mind doesn't search for what's better. You keep returning to what's known. You don't just break habits, you outgrow identities. Your nervous system is choosing safety over expansion. Your body's scanning for safety and what's familiar, even if it's unhealthy for you. It feels safe to your nervous system because it's all your nervous system knows. It's your experience, it's your trauma, it's your PTSD, it's your environment that you lived in. So when you start stepping into growth, alignment, or a new version of yourself, your body interprets this as a threat. Your anxiety will increase, doubt may show up, you feel as if you're being pulled backwards. But what feels like regression is often your nervous system resisting expansion. You haven't been taught how to hold a new version of yourself. You've had moments where you felt aligned, clear, different, strong, but then you slip back. Why? Because becoming someone new requires capacity. And most people are never taught how to stabilize the new identity. So you visit the new version of yourself, but you don't fully live there. Transformation isn't just about reaching a new level, it's about sustaining your new level. Some universal truth here: you will return to what your body recognizes, not just what your mind desires. Temporary change happens through motivation, lasting change happening through identity. If you don't build capacity for the new version of you, you will go backwards. You're going to retreat to the old version. Proverbs 26:11 says, "As a dog returns to its vomit, so fools repeat their folly." Kind of mean, isn't it? But it's straight from the Bible and it makes sense. 2 Corinthians 5:17, if anyone is in Christ, he is a new creation. Black, welcome this morning. So good to see you. Galatians 5:1, it is for freedom that Christ has set us free. Stand firm, then your brain is building neural pathways through repetition. The more you think a thought, feel a feeling, or act a certain way, the stronger this pathway becomes. So when you try to change, your brain is saying, go back to the path we practiced. We know this one. This one feels natural. That's not weakness, that's wiring. But here's the truth, what is wired can be rewired. Reprogramming can happen. Healing is possible. Stepping forward and standing firm is possible. Question for you. Where do you keep going back? Even though you know better. You're going back because something in you still believes that version of you is who you are. Is it? Today is your opportunity to break the agreement. Our very first gifting game today is called Break the Agreement. If you're ready to break the agreement with the old version of you, I want you to declare it loud or in the chat. I break the agreement with who I used to be. Or you can just type break it, or a purple heart is fine. Drop it into the chat and send your favorite gift right now as a symbol of release and commitment. Share this live right now with someone who's stuck in cycles. I see you. Break it, Misty. Paula with break it. Dee Parker, thank you. She's making a declaration right now. I'm breaking it this morning. Breaking the agreement with who I used to be. Stepping into my future. Wholehearted with break it. Every time you give, share, or engage, you're not just supporting me, you're reinforcing the decision that you're making right now. Break it. Affirmation number 1, I release the identity that no longer aligns with my growth. Thank you, Cold-Hearted. Break it. A declaration. Number 2, I am safe to evolve, expand, and become new. Khan, welcome this morning. Good to see you. Clutchy, thank you for the heart me. Make sure you send your heart me. Number 3, I no longer return to who and what I have outgrown. Drop your favorite. These are pretty powerful. I don't want you to miss out. Thank you, Lisa, for the heart me. Sending you lots of love. Yeah, come back tomorrow, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. 2 and 3 for Richard. All 3 for Dee Parker. Clutch, thank you so much. Love you, brother. What identity are you still holding on to that no longer reflects who you are becoming? Paulo, I see you with all 3. Good to see you this morning. What triggers cause you to return to old patterns? And what would it look like to fully release your past identity? 20 more roses this morning. If you haven't sent yours, please do so. It is a free service, but it's not free for me. Okay? So help me out this morning. It matters, your support. What would it look like to fully release your past identity? Thank you, Cold-Hearted. Sending you so much love today. Cake slices, lightning bolts, a TT salad, Clutchy with club cheers times 10. Thank you so, so much. So, this change that we're experiencing, this is not surface level change. This is real transformation. And if you're ready for this, book a session with me. Come to a retreat or support this mission so that others can access this level of healing. Wholehearted knows how powerful this is. He's been coming for quite some time. Clutch has been with me since almost the beginning. There are so many of you, Brandy, Lisa. I mean, there are so many of you that understand what we've done here and what you've experienced in your own life. So you understand the value behind this. But if you're new here, you may not recognize it off the bat. Thank you, Clutchy. Thank you, Wholehearted, Mama, for the roses. You may not recognize it, but it is powerful what we do here. And this is why they show up every day with me. This is why they support me to no end. Because they've seen it, they've felt it, they've experienced real transformation in their own lives. Thank you, Paulo. So you understand the pattern now, you understand the pull, but here's what most people aren't prepared for. What it actually feels like to become someone new. I invite you to visit my webpage. So early last year, I came up with coaching programs for individual people, and it's called the Willow. WI. So it's all capitals. And the reason why we have a breakdown here for you, I want to guide you through the Willow framework because I want to help you understand my coaching structure and how I view helping people to grow into being their best self, their most successful self, the most healed version of who they are. So I want to guide you through it, the Willow framework, a proven approach that helps you to come back into alignment from the outside, the inside out, right? Inside, internal healing, internal transformation. So the W in the Willow stands for wholeness. It's healing the parts of you that are still operating in survival. And that's step one. The I in Willow is integrity, aligning your actions with truth, not patterns. The first L in Willow is leadership vision, seeing clearly who you are becoming. The second L, leverage, shifting behaviors and habits that actually move your life forward. The O in Willow, taking full responsibility, ownership, full responsibility for your transformation. And the W in Willow, the way forward. We're building sustainable, aligned truth, right? A path that lasts. Thank you. Thank you so much, Clutchy. Halfway through my goal, send your little crowns. Help me meet this. Love the blush. Nice touch. Lisa, hi. Good morning. It's so good to see you. So as you can tell, my framework, the Willow framework, is powerful. And it covers every single step of what you need here. Clutch, thank you for the super fan box. Clutch has gifted one of you lucky attendants this morning with a super fan gift. Go up there, click on the box in the left-hand corner of the screen at the top. And if you're willing to gift right now, help me meet my goals in my gifting gallery. You can tap on my screen or the screen on my face. It'll bring up some selections there. Tap on the level 2 gifting gallery and you can select any gift from there. And that helps me to meet my goals every day. And obviously it is very, very important that I meet my goals every day. So get your free subscription. Thank you, Clutch. And then jump in here because it's important work that we do. And as you can tell, the way forward, the last phase of the Willow growth and the Willow framework, something I created for you because you need a way forward. But before that, before you can know the way forward and discern in the strongest way possible to know the next step, we must go through the steps of the framework, the Willow framework: wholeness, integrity, leadership vision, leverage, ownership, and the way forward. And my retreats, this is where it accelerates. because there's something powerful that happens when you step out of your normal environment and into a space designed for clarity, healing, and alignment. Have you ever done it before? Has anyone in here ever been to a transformational healing retreat? If you have, I would love to see your purple hearts. This is going to be unlike anything you've ever experienced, though. Visit me at thesarahelizabethexperience.com. Join me this year for an upcoming retreat. This isn't quick motivation. This is structured transformation using the Willow framework, where we identify your patterns, break cycles, and build a version of you that can actually sustain the life you're being called into living. So if you're ready, don't just sit in awareness, move, do something. Book a one-to-one, step into a coaching package with me, come to a retreat experience. And if this message is impacting you right now, support it, share it, send a gift if you feel led, because this is how we reach more people who are still stuck in cycles. They don't know how to break. This is the work I do. If you're ready to go deeper, I invite you to go deeper. RJ says, yes, I have. RJ, that's wonderful. So move into chapter 3, the discomfort of becoming. Growth feels like loss. We've talked about this before, but we're going to come at it from a different approach this morning, a different angle. Because you're not falling apart, you're shedding what no longer fits you. There comes a point when what used to feel normal starts to feel really heavy for you. Conversations feel different. Environments feel off. And even the parts of your own personality begin to feel unfamiliar. It can feel as if you're losing yourself, but you're not. You're shedding versions of you that were built for a season you've outgrown. Discomfort is not a sign that you're off, it's a sign that you're evolving. The in-between season is where most people turn back. You're no longer who you were, but you're not fully who you're becoming yet. And this space, this in-between, can feel lonely, unclear, unstable. You may question everything. Was I wrong? Should I just go back? Why doesn't this feel better yet? This is a space where identity is being rebuilt. I see you, Fuse. Welcome this morning. Thank you for subscribing and for supporting my work. The in-between is not a mistake. Clutchy, the in-between is a construction zone. You are grieving a version of you that once protected yourself. And even if this version of you was rooted in survival mode, it still carried you. It helped you cope. It got you through. But when you begin to outgrow it, there's a grieving process. And most people don't realize this. You misinterpret grief as regression. You're not going backwards. You're processing what you're releasing. You can outgrow what once felt like home to you. You can outgrow it and step into something new. Create new for yourself. Expansion often feeling like isolation before it feels like alignment. You cannot become who you're called to be without releasing who you were. Isaiah 43:19, see, I am doing a new thing. Unless a seed falls to the ground and dies, to everything there is a season. Your identity isn't just mental, it's embodied. So when you change, your thoughts shift, behaviors shift, and your body feels unfamiliar. This creates emotional discomfort, a restlessness, loneliness. Your body feels unfamiliar. This creating that emotional discomfort because your system is recalibrating into a new normal. Where have you outgrown? What have you outgrown, but you haven't fully released it yet? Drop one word in the chat. Does this season feel lonely for you? Yes or no? I want to see as many of you as possible. And I'm going to come back and we're going to talk more about this. Yes or no? Does this season feel lonely for you? See you. I'll be right back. Blood and in his name, in his freedom I am free. For the love of Jesus Christ, who has resurrected me. Praise the Father, praise the Son, praise the Spirit, three, one, God of glory, majesty, praise forever to the King of Kings. Praise forever to the King of Kings. All right, everybody. If you said yes, you're not alone in that. And I know that's kind of like, I'm being witty right now, but if you said that, right? Do you feel alone in this season? You're not alone. And this live this morning is confirmation for you that you're not alone. It's confirmation for you that if you've been feeling lonely, see, Cole Hearted says, no, not any longer. Praise forever the King of Kings. Yes. I see Ann K this morning. Welcome. Yes for Paulo. No for Mama. Wonderful. Are you the best at your age? Of course I'm the best at my age. I have no idea what you're talking about. Yes for Lisa. King, welcome to our family this morning. Yes for Cold Hearted. So I want you to know something this morning. We're going to ground ourselves in this moment. Thank you, Cooks. Welcome. Inhale slowly through your nose for 4 seconds. You know I'm going to ask you to hold, but this time we're going to hold for 4 seconds. And we're going to exhale slowly for 6 to 8 seconds. I'm going to count for you because we're going to ground ourselves in this moment and just rest in this moment. All right. Ready? Inhale for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Releasing for 6 to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to do it again. In for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhaling for 6 to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I want you to say to yourself right now in this moment, you are safe in this space. You are safe in this transition. You are safe in becoming someone new. Timothy, I see you with all the reposts. Thank you so much. So tie it in, right? We're going to tie all of it in because this is why breath matters. Because your body has to feel safe to let go. And if you're walking around like this, holding on so tightly to everything, scared to death, you're going to lose whatever you have and whoever you have, and all, you're just living in survival mode. For you to establish peace, for you to gain wisdom, for you to calm your spirit, for you to take back your emotions and begin to self-regulate and think strategically about what is the next step, you must find a way to calm yourself. And breathing is the answer. We covered this yesterday. Breathing in your life. We learned about a lot of different breath work patterns and things we can work on, tools and resources for you. So I'm going to give you an identity reframe moment. Because right now you may feel as if you're just so confused Stop calling this confusion. Call it transition. Stop calling it loss. Call it alignment. You're not lost. You're in the middle of your becoming. We're going to do a release and receive activation here. So if you're ready to release what you've outgrown and you're ready to receive what's next, I want you to make this declaration into the chat. You can drop a purple heart if you're not able to drop the entire message. But if you can, it can be powerful for you to jump in and participate here. I release who I was. I receive who I am becoming. Drop it in the chat. Send a gift right now to the live as a symbol of release and alignment for yourself. Share the live right now with someone in transition. Maybe they just got out of a marriage. Maybe they just got divorced. They're in a lot of pain. Their relationship just ended. Maybe their children just left home. They're transitioning. They're not quite sure which direction they're headed and what plan God may have for them. I mean, we have half our life yet, don't we, family? What are we going to do? Affirmation number 1, I trust us. I trust us. I trust the process of which I am becoming. Don't laugh at me. I know some of you want to laugh right now. I'll laugh at myself, so it's fine. Go ahead. I trust the process of my becoming. Number 1. Number 2, I release what no longer aligns with my growth. Number 3, I am safe to evolve into who I am meant to be. I keep on to laugh out loud reading those. And the reason why I cold-hearted is I have ADHD. And so if you know me, my brain is spinning. It's going a lot faster than some people, right? So I'm reading, and as I read, I've done this my whole life. I'll put some words together. Sometimes trust us. I'm going to give you time to share your affirmation. I'll share them with you one more time. I trust the process of becoming. I release what no longer aligns with my growth. I am safe to evolve into who I am meant to be. Share yours. I'll be right back. Trust it. Never heard this song. It sounds kind of patriotic. Rise my soul. Yeah. 1 and 3. I see you, Richard. All 3 follow. Richard, 1 and 3. New guy, 1, 2, and 3. All 3. Junior, welcome to our family. Paulo, I see you with the hearts. All 3 were cold-hearted. He's laughing at me still. He knows me. He's been here long enough. He knows my humor and my personality. Of course, we'll be friends with you. I don't know your name. It's Butterfly, I guess. Namzi with number 2. Oko? Okugly? Well, thank you for the share and the repost. Timothy says purple. I'm becoming Timothy. I see you, new guy. It's so good to see you this morning. Cold-hearted says that breathing has worked wonders. Listen to the people, right? People that have experienced transformative growth with me. Because these are the people that have been here. They're committed to their growing. And if you're looking and seeking out transformation, you know that God has a plan for you. And you've been doing it all by yourself. You've been trying to control all the outcomes because this is what keeps you safe. I have been you. I have been in your shoes. I'm not anymore, but I have been there. So you are not alone in this. You're never alone. You have a family here, Kathy. Thank you for the heartbeat. Make sure you guys send your heartbeats. All of the above. I see you. Namzi, welcome this morning. Questions for you. Journaling prompts. Hope you have your journals. Question number 1, what are you currently outgrowing in your life? Where are you resisting change because you're afraid and it's uncomfortable. It makes you step outside of your comfort zone. Kathy, thank you for the little crown. I need one more. Come on, family, jump in. What would it look like for you to trust this season fully? That's right. So, this right here, this in between, the emotional processing, the identity shift, this is what we walk through deeply. If you join me at one of my retreats, thesarahelizabethexperience.com, because we'll use the Willow framework, and most people don't need more information. You just need support while you're walking through this becoming. Now that you understand this discomfort, you're no longer afraid of the process. There's one final thing that determines everything. Who do you decide to be from here? Thank you, Cold Hearted. Thank you so much. Who do you decide to be? Who will you be from here? Because you do have a choice. And see, I think we forget as adults that we have a choice, that we can choose what environments we want to be a part of. We can choose what relationships we want to entertain. We can choose what conversations we want to be in, right? And we forget this. Hand hearts all around this morning. 5 of you. Come on, jump in. So, what are you leaving behind? We're going to do something different right now. This is not just a gifting moment, this is a decision moment. Because transformation doesn't happen when you hear something, it happens when you act on it. Thank you so much. I see you, Cold Hearted. Hand hearts. Thank you. Right now, I want you to identify the version of you that you are done carrying and think about the version of yourself that you want to step into. What are you leaving behind today? One word. Is it fear, overthinking, toxic relationships, procrastination, doubt, people pleasing? RJ, thank you for the heart. You too. What are you leaving behind today? We talk about drawing a line in the sand. I tell you to take your paper. New guy says fear. That's such a big one, and it's a big one to admit. Like, it's so vulnerable to share that in an open space. So thank you for being vulnerable this morning. Namzi was fear. Thank you. What are you leaving behind? So if you have your journals and you draw your line down the page and you have 2 columns, there's a line right here. On one side, it's who you have been in your past. Cold Hearted says toxic relationships. Some are family. That's a hard one, isn't it? But I think we recognize that when there are toxic relationships and when we've been entertaining these for so long and they've been damaging us, we do have to be smarter. Who do we allow around us? What will we tolerate? Sometimes you try to keep one foot on each side of your line on your paper. Some people call that riding the fence. You're not choosing. You're staying on the fence. Today we choose. We're going to cross over the line. We're going to go to the other side, who you're being called into, and leave this part behind us because the past is behind you. There is no ability to go back and fix it. You're never going to remove all of the pain that you caused people. You're never going to remove all the things that you did wrong. They'll be there. But you have the ability to step into your light. Salvation, welcome this morning. You can choose between darkness and light. And this side of your paper looks really dark, doesn't it? But this side, as you send a gift right now, if you can't send it, just say something in the chat right now to acknowledge. I don't go back to who I used to be. I'm not going back. I'm stepping across the line. I'm stepping over into what God has for me, Brandy. Name above all names. I see you, Brandy. You're crossing the line. Cold-hearted. No going back. That's it. No going back. You're choosing yourself right now. You're choosing God. You're choosing differently right now. Different decisions, different life. Every gift, every share, every moment of engagement this morning is not just about me. It helps someone. It helps this message to reach someone who is stuck in this version of themselves they don't know how to leave. This is your level up round. If you've already crossed the line and you're ready to step fully into the next version of you, send a gift or type it into the chat. I choose who I am becoming. I choose who I am. I'll rely on God. I'll rely on Jesus. My identity is found in Christ. Feel that shift. This is what happens when awareness meets decision. Transformation happens when you decide, not when you feel ready. Thank you, April. I choose to rely on God. Thank you, Misty Hayes. I love that. Sowing love and planting seeds of hope, life, transformation into the lives of other people who do not have access, who may not ever be able to know the truth. And every decision you make either reinforces your past or it rebuilds your future. Sorry. Every decision you make is a reinforcement of who you used to be or a decision for you to choose differently and begin building the future that you've been seeking. Your life changes when your decisions change, not just your thoughts, not just your good intentions, Misty. I love you too. Thank you so much. Discipline is the bridge between awareness and identity. You've gained awareness today. You see the patterns. You feel the shift. But awareness without action is just going to be frustration for you. Finger hearts, Brandy? Okay. Brandy's going to tell me which ones to do because she helps me. Thank you, Brandy. You're the best. And she makes me laugh all the time. What better could you have in a family here? We make each other laugh. We have a great time. We grow every day. We worship God together. What better way? Finger hearts? I'm going to do 10. Okay? Hope that's good. All right. Help me meet this goal. So you've gained awareness today. Know that discipline is not punishment. Discipline is identity reinforcement. Oh, thank you so much, Brandy. I'm cold-hearted. Oh, Brandy's giving me like 18. I should have said more. Brandy, tell me which one and how many. 50? Okay. Brandy says 50. Thank you guys so much. You're the best family. So, confidence is built through evidence, not waiting. So, how do you produce evidence in your life? How do you produce evidence? You have to start acting. I know, cold-hearted. I'm like, what, Brandy? How many? So, you're not going to get evidence if you're just waiting all the time, waiting for the perfect conditions, waiting until you're confident enough to move forward, until you are ready. Thank you, Brandy, so much. So, as you know this, most people will say, I just need to feel more confident. No. Confidence is created when you prove to yourself over and over again that you are who you say you are becoming. Small decisions, daily alignment, repetition. You don't wait for confidence to build it. It doesn't even make sense that you would just sit still and hope you get more confident someday. That's not how this works. You are always becoming the result of your daily decisions. Thank you, cold-hearted. Thank you, Brandy. Thank you, TOEFL. Welcome, everyone. Misty, thank you so much. What you tolerate will define your identity. And you don't rise to your goals. You fall to your standards. Know that. If you don't set standards, setting a goal is not is I mean, it's just empty. Joshua 24:15 says, choose this day whom you will serve. James 1:22, be doers of the word, not hearers only. Luke 9:23, deny yourself, take up your cross daily. Every time you act in alignment with the new version of you, you are strengthening new neural pathways, weakening old patterns, and building identity through repetition. This is where confidence is born. This is how transformation will become permanent for you. What is one decision you know you need to make, but you've been avoiding? If you're willing to share, I would love to see it in the chat, as many of you as possible. Drop it into the chat. I want to see as many as possible. One decision you need to make that you've been stalling. You're waiting until you're confident enough, waiting until you're ready, waiting until the perfect moment. Whatever decision came up in your mind right now, what does the new version of you do in this situation? Journaling and talk to someone. Consistencies. I love that. Being more consistent. Right now, you have two versions of you available. One is familiar, comfortable, and predictable. The other is aligned, elevated, and called. And the only thing separating them is a decision. So who wins? If you're choosing the version of you that is aligned, disciplined, and evolving, I choose who I am becoming. Put your heart me. I choose who I am becoming, and drop your heart me right now. Or send any gift as a commitment to your next level. Share the live right now as a declaration for someone else. Decisions made, cold-hearted. Tappers needed. Who else? RJ, decision made. Thank you, RJ. No more going back. You're building a different life now. Choose the affirmation you love the most and drop the number into the chat. Number 1, I choose alignment over comfort. Number 2, I follow through on the decisions that build my future. Number 3, I'm becoming who I am called to be every single day. Timothy says, discipline, align, and moving forward with my best self, for myself, and for others. Amen. Cold-hearted already sent his heartbeat. I see you, cold-hearted. Thank you. A lot of you haven't sent your heartbeats yet, so make sure you do that. Misty Hayes says, I choose who I am becoming. That's powerful, isn't it, Misty? I choose who I am becoming. 1, 2, and 3 for Richard. Namzi with 3. Brandy says to set 100 roses. Thank you, Brandy. I love you so much. I'm on it. Here we go. Anybody else with your affirmation? Paulo, I see you. 1, 2, and 3. Timothy with 2 and 1. Brandy with finger hearts. Thank you so much, Brandy. Cold-hearted, 1, 2, and 3. Richard, 1, 2, and 3. Have some questions for your journal now. What decisions are you avoiding that would change your life forever in good ways? What standards do you need to raise in order to grow? What are you accepting, tolerating, even for yourself? And what would your life look like if you consistently chose alignment? This is where everything changes, not just hearing it, but living it. And if you're ready to actually walk this out, my coaching and Willow framework guides you step by step. My retreats will immerse you into this work so that transformation will happen faster. You'll gain understanding around your spiritual awakening or what God is doing in your life right now, how He's changing you, how you're developing your next level. You're not just choosing growth, you're choosing what you're no longer willing to carry. And there is a cost. Thank you, Misty, so much. There's a cost to becoming, but as we talked about the other day, there's also a cost to staying the same. And if you're honest here, you've already been paying this cost. It's not in money, but in cycles, in emotional exhaustion, in repeating patterns you thought you had already outgrown, in knowing there's more for you, but still finding yourself being pulled back into what's familiar. And the truth is, what you don't confront, you will continue to carry. What you don't release, you will continue to repeat. So today is not just about what you're stepping into, it's about what you're no longer willing to tolerate within yourself. Thank you, RJ, for the roses. Thank you so much. Brandy says, 100 more roses. I got you, Brandy. She's helping me so much. Wait a minute. Oh, did you pin it, Brandy? If you did, thank you so much. You're helping me so much this morning. So, staying the same, it doesn't just keep your life where it is. You're slowly going to feel disconnected from who you're meant to be. It keeps you shrinking when you're created to expand every day. It keeps you second guessing when you're called to move with clarity. It keeps you tied to the versions of yourself that were built in survival mode, when there is a version of you that's been waiting to be rooted in truth, alignment, and authority. And the longer you delay the decision, the heavier it feels. Not because you're incapable, but because deep down, you know you're being called forward. The real question isn't, can I become? The question is, are you willing to release what staying the same is costing you? Thank you, Cold-Hearted, RJ, Brandy, Lisa. Thank you for sharing that, Doyle. There's my link tree. Transformation requires honesty at a level most people avoid, requiring you to look at your old patterns without justification, your habits without excuses, your identity without attachment. And today, you've been given something so powerful. You've been given awareness. You can see it now. You can feel it now, which means from this moment forward, you don't get to just say you don't know, right? You have a clear choice. You can continue negotiating with the life you've outgrown, or finally decide that the cost of staying the same is too high for you. Praise the Lord. Oh, my soul. Are you willing to release this old version? What you tolerate becomes your new normal. Avoidance delays growth but multiplies the cost. And the longer you stay the same, the harder it becomes to leave. Hebrews 12:1, let us throw off everything that hinders. Give careful thought to your ways. Matthew 16:26, what good will it be to gain the whole world, yet forfeit your soul? Powerful, right? Your brain will always try to conserve energy by repeating what is familiar. So when you avoid changing, you're reinforcing old neural pathways. You're strengthening the identity you're trying to outgrow. You make the pattern harder to break over time. Avoidance doesn't pause the cycle, it programs it deeper. Be honest. What is staying the same costing you right now? Is it peace, confidence, time, relationships, growth? I want you to type yours. I'll be right back. What is staying the same, costing you right now?
Is the Lord, and every breath we prayed in desperation. The songs of faith we sang through doubt and fear. In the end, you see that it was worth it when He returns to wipe away our tears. Oh, there will be a day when the ground before it. There will be when there will be no standing face to face. With me, grow tiny again. Oh, and on that day, we join the resurrection and stand beside the heroes of the faith. With one voice, 1,000 generations sing, worthy is the Lamb who was slain.
All right. Scroll up here.
That day, we join the resurrection.
Yeah.
And
Let's surrender. See, it's just laying it down at the feet of Christ and saying, I haven't been perfect. Seek out forgiveness. I believe you died for me. I accept your grace and your mercy. It is simple. Simple prayer. If you believe that Jesus existed, you believe that he died for you. If you've been struggling, it's as simple as laying it down at his feet. You can do it. Randy says, my hardest part, mine came from childhood. You can do it. Growth, Misty Hayes. So you mean I just let go? As far as me letting go, it's hard. It is hard, but it is simple too. Growth. And people used to talk to me about surrender, right? I remember being a kid and hearing about it in church, but I was like, what are we surrendering? I'll be honest, as a kid, I didn't understand it. I was like, I don't know what they're talking about. Darkness. What is darkness? What is all this stuff that I'm learning about that I have no idea? I'm a kid. I haven't lived enough life to experience darkness, So I was very confused. And I remember my my trauma made me very shameful. And that's really part of why this work is so important to my heart and why I know how to help people heal is because I definitely struggled as a child in just understanding religion and the rules of religion and what it meant. Like, and if I was wrong, if it was my fault, there's so many things that I know that we've all struggled in. And if you've been a survivor of childhood trauma, then you understand that it is hard to overcome and it is hard to let it go. It's hard to lay it all down. But this is what they were talking about when you were a kid, when they said stepping out of darkness and into light. Like I just remember this and I remember thinking, what is darkness? What am I going to experience? And it is very hard, Dana. It is a process every single day. And giving yourself space, right, to grow and become, that's really important. But also never rejecting the blood of Christ and what it meant for you, what he did for you when he took the torture that he took and what he went through as he sacrificed his own life, his own blood, so that we could be saved. What does being saved mean? I didn't understand that either. I'm like, what am I being saved from? We don't understand as children. But I think as an adult, you can understand as children all the things you faced, the environments you lived in, the struggle, right? Me again? Tappers needed, heart knees needed, family. Is it worth the cost anymore? Yes or no? Whatever you're holding on to this morning, is it worth the cost of your peace? Is it worth the cost of your healing? Is it worth the cost of you truly accepting Christ? Because I'm preaching to you right now. And I would say I'm a teacher, I'm a seeker, I'm a healer, I'm all of these things. But right now, I'm preaching a little bit because I don't know. I don't believe that you can tell me that you fully believe that Christ died for you and then carry shame, carry torture, carry fear, carry pain, carry all the things that are from the dark side of this world. I know, preach it, right, Dana? I mean, how can you say that you believe in Christ, that you believe that Christ died for you, that you believe that his blood is worthy enough to cover your sin? By you saying, I'm carrying shame, I'm guilting myself, I don't belong in a Christian environment or with people that believe in Christ. Yes, you do. He died for you too. Your sin is no greater than mine. The Bible doesn't talk about sin on levels. There's not levels of sin, of how bad it is, or, yeah, the human nature, yes, killing someone, of course, that's horrible sin. Is it worse than lying to someone, stealing from someone, cheating from someone, hurting someone? It is all sin. We have all sinned. We have all come short. None of us are worthy enough to stand before him, just us. Not one of us in this live this morning are worthy. But you carry shame. You carry guilt. You think that God has no plan for you, that there's no path, there's no possible way he could use you in this work. All lies, all darkness, all straight from the devil himself. Some of you aren't stuck. You've been tolerating things that you've outgrown. And every day that you stay there, you're reinforcing a version of you that's gone. This is why you feel sad, you're depressed, you're anxious, you have all the restlessness, you're not quite sure what's going on. There's a misalignment here. We're going to play a gifting game here, and it's emotional and decision based, so get ready for it. If you're done paying the cost of staying the same, I want you to make a decision right now, a declaration. When you send a gift right now, you are declaring into the chat, you're saying, the cost ends with me. Because the cost has been following you generation after generation. Alcoholism after alcoholism, after abuse, after abuse, after abuse, domestic violence after domestic violence. It's following you. And maybe you have been creating the same environment. Maybe in your past you did fall into it. Maybe you followed because you thought that was the only way. Wrong. Lies. I love sharing truth with you. When you send a gift, you're saying, the cost of staying the same is too great for me. I am a chain breaker. I am a cycle breaker. I destroy barriers and obstacles. Thank you, Lisa, so much. This is a symbol of release for you, Lisa. A decision for you right now. I'm seeking differently than my childhood, Brandy. I'm seeking out other ways, other methods of conversation, of talking through problems, of solving and handling disagreements. I'm seeking out other ways. What are you seeking out today? And could you have the courage to be different? Have the courage to change? What if you're the first person in your entire life, your entire bloodline? I think you said 10, so I'm going to do 10. There we go. Yeah, I did see it right. Send a gift right now or share the live with someone who you know is stuck in cycles and patterns. They're struggling for healing. They're trying to overcome addiction. They're trying to overcome transitioning back into life following military or whatever experience that you've had. Maybe they're going through divorce. They've been through an abusive marriage. They're on the other side of that. There's millions of people out here that need this. So why not be an active participant in this work? why not join in here with me, jumping in, participating, gifting, sharing, sending your heart me's? Why not? Affirmation number 1. I am no longer willing to carry what I've outgrown. Number 2, I release patterns that are costing me my peace and my purpose. Number 3, I choose growth over comfort every single time. 10 mustache hats. I couldn't find that one the other day, but I'll try. So for you guys, if this is stirring in your spirit today, if something's moving in you, I know we talk about these things a lot. And I know like every time you go to church, there's going to be an invitation for you to accept Christ or believe in Christ, you know? And I think for you, yes, there's a decision and it's a daily one. It's not one that I take lightly. It's not something that we can continue to act like it's just a small thing. And it's not something you can choose today and then walk out of this live and forget that this encounter exists or act like you haven't heard something different than you've heard before. I think that's it, Brandy. We must choose daily, Dana. We must be intentional. Thank you, Clutchy, so much. What is staying the same truly costing you in your life right now? Where have you been tolerating something you know that you've outgrown? And what would your life look like if you fully released this today? This is the work that most people avoid. It requires so much honesty. Inside my coaching and through the Willow framework, we don't just identify the cost, we eliminate it. And in my retreats, this is where people finally release what they've been carrying for years because they're in an environment that supports real and sustainable transformation. Thank you so much, Lisa. Thank you. Thank you, Maj. Thank you, Brandy. You can see it clearly now, the cost, the patterns, the decision. What are you going to do with this? This won't change your life unless you live it, unless you allow it to. You felt it today, that awareness, conviction, the clarity. Here's the truth most of us will never talk about. Moments like this don't change your life unless they're followed by movement. You can hear something powerful. You can feel something deeply, even agree with it completely, and still wake up tomorrow and default to the same patterns. This is not because you didn't mean it, but because you didn't integrate it. And integration is where transformation becomes real. It's where what you've heard becomes how you live. Welcome, Mark. Good to see you this morning. Thank you so much, Lisa. Because the version of you're becoming is not built in one moment. It's built in the decisions you make after this moment. It's built in how you respond when you're triggered, how you think when doubt shows up, what you choose when old patterns try to pull you back. This is where identity is either reinforced or released. We don't fail in this moment, we fail in the follow through. You go back not because you want to, but because you don't have structure, support, or strategy to sustain the new version of yourself. So if today meant something to you, if you're feeling this shift, don't let this be another moment that passes. Anchor into it. Decide what changes starting now. Not tomorrow, not when it's easier, right now. Because your life doesn't change when you feel ready. It changes when you move differently. And the version of you that's been feeling this entire time, it's not ahead of you. It's available to you. But only if you choose to live like it. Insight without action, creating frustration. But consistency, creating identity, not intensity. What you do after this moment determines everything. James 2:17, faith by itself, if not accompanied by action, is dead. Luke 11:28, blessed are those who hear the word of God and obey it. Philippians 1:6, he who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion. Your brain changes through repetition and reinforcement. One decision doesn't change your identity, but repeated aligned actions will change your identity. Repeated and aligned decisions. Every time you act in alignment, you strengthen those new neural pathways, weakening old behaviors and making the new version of you more natural. Human nature, becoming permanent, right? Permanently connected, permanently in relationship, a healed version of yourself. What is one thing you will commit to doing differently starting today? Will it be the way you speak to yourself? Will it be the way you envision your future, your hope? What will you do differently today? When will you do it? Brandy says, open my Bible more with your daughters. I love that. Anything else? Anyone else? What is one thing you're going to do differently beginning today? Because when will you do it? Today? Tomorrow? I know, Brandy. I noticed that. I love that. Because you can rest assured anytime you spend with God, you're also spending with baby girl. Don't overcomplicate this. You don't need 10 changes. You just need one aligned decision, repeated consistently. This is how your life will change. Clutch says, trust in the Lord and not my own understanding. I know, Brandy. I felt that. This is how your life changes. Lock it in. Activation. If you're locking in this new version of you, I want you to declare to the world this morning in the chat, I follow through. Drop it into the chat. Send a gift as your commitment to action, not just awareness. Share the live as accountability. I'm holding myself accountable to do something differently. Sending a gift right now is you planting seeds, helping others to follow through, helping others to reach the other side. I see Lisa, I see Timothy, I see Cold Hearted, Misty Hayes, I follow through. Anybody else? Listen to him more and follow through. I follow through, Richard. That's it. Follow through changes everything. You're not just hearing it, you're living it. This is where it becomes real. Thank you, Cold Hearted. I love you too. Thank you, Clutchy. Thank you. Edgar, welcome this morning. Brandy says, here comes a TikTok salad. Anybody want to join in? It's party time. Affirmation number 1, choose the one you love the most. I follow through on the decisions that build my future. Number 2, I am consistent in becoming who I am called to be. Or number 3, I turn awareness into action every single day. Type your favorite. Thank you, Brandy. TikTok salad. Brandy calls them TT salads, and for some reason, I love that. It makes me smile every single time. 1 definitely from Timothy. Brandy with 333. Richard 1, 2, and 3. Brandy with a hot cross bun, a cake slice, a pop. Lisa says me. Lisa says she's joining in on the TT salad. I see Missy jumping in on the TT salad. There's Clutchy jumping in with hot peppers, chili peppers. So many of you guys. Thank you so much. I love you so much. What is one decision you can commit to daily that will align with who you are becoming. And where have you lacked follow through in the past? No shame, no judgment, just real, honest truth. Where have you lacked follow through in the past? What support or structure do you need to stay consistent in your life? If you guys are ready to not just hear this, but to live it, this is exactly what I guide people through using the Willow framework. What we accelerate in my retreats, because real transformation doesn't happen in isolation. It happens with structure, support, and intentional work, just like you guys showing up every day and intentionally helping me grow this life, helping me grow this community, helping me reach people who wouldn't have this otherwise. You don't leave this the same. There are moments in your life that divide who you are from who you become. This is one of them. Not because of me, but because of what has been revealed to you. I'm going to ask you to share this live and drop any thought that you have around this morning into the chat. Any thought at all that you have. It can be, it's been powerful, it's been life changing, it's transforming me. It can be, I'm choosing differently. It can be, I'm ready to step forward. Whatever your thoughts are, whatever is stirring in your spirit, let the world see it right now. I'll be right back. I'm going to review all of them when I get back. Repost, Richard. Yes, share away. All right, I want to see how. 100K likes. What, family? 100 people in here. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for your support. Sending you guys so much love. Wholehearted says spiritual boldness with humility. Yes, wholehearted. Yes, I love that so much. Anybody else? What are your thoughts around this morning's content and live? The truth is, you were never stuck. You've never been incapable, and you're not behind. You're in process, in transition, in becoming. And everything you felt, the resistance, the discomfort, the pull forward, it wasn't confusion. It's alignment calling you higher. It was the next version of you pressing against the limits of who you used to be. RJ. Beautiful to think about that, isn't it? Healing is not out of reach for you. It's waiting on your consistency. It's waiting on your discipline, your alignment. So what if you walk like a healed version of yourself? Think like it. Decide. And don't look back. If this impacted you, don't just leave this live today unchanged. Follow, send your heart me, so you don't miss what's next. Share this live with someone who needed this message but didn't make it in this morning. Send a gift if you feel led to support this work and help it reach more people. And if you're ready to actually walk this out, book your one-to-one coaching session. TheSarahElizabethExperience.com. Step into the coaching package using my Willow framework. Come experience a retreat. You can't pretend now you don't see it. Excuses won't land the same. We're not going back, right? It doesn't feel the same now. Where the version of you that used to feel normal now feels misaligned. This is that moment for you. It's not by accident. It's not by coincidence. Because something in you is ready. You're ready to stop circling the same patterns. Ready to stop negotiating with what you've outgrown. Stop carrying versions of you that were never meant to go where you're going. Think about that. Never meant to go where we're going. We can't take our pain into heaven. We can't take darkness into heaven. You see how intentional God is through this work? Conviction won't fade when the moment ends. Conviction builds when the decision is real. Today, you've seen too much to go back to sleep. Walk differently, choose differently, lead yourself differently. The life you're asking for is on the other side of the version of you you're no longer willing to be. And clarity is no longer the issue. Decision is the issue. You've seen it today, you felt it, you recognized your patterns, the pull, that version of you that no longer fits. Now you're standing in a space most people avoid, a space where you can no longer blame confusion, timing, other people, or circumstance. Because when you know, you know. That weight you feel right now, it's not pressure, it's responsibility. Responsibility to choose differently, to move differently, to stop negotiating with what you've already outgrown. Truth is, you're not waiting on more information. Your life's been waiting on a decision. Not a perfect one, a hard one, a real one. A decision that disrupts the pattern. A decision that breaks the cycles. A decision that says I'm no longer available for the version of me that keeps me here. The moment you make that decision, everything begins to shift. Not all at once, but directionally. And direction is what determines your future. So this is that moment for you, not tomorrow, not later, right now, where you stop asking, what if I can't? And start declaring, this is who I am now. Because identity is not something you find. It's something you choose and you reinforce. And tonight, you've been given the awareness today, the language and the clarity, which means the only thing left is your decision. Claim it. Clarity without decision keeps you in the same place. One real decision can shift the direction of your entire life. You don't need certainty to decide. You need courage. Deuteronomy 30:19, I've set before you life and death. Now choose life. Thank you, thank you. Send your heartbeats, family. I see you, Brandy, with the subscriber photography. Subscribe now, follow now, become a part of this movement. Joshua 24:15, choose this day. James 1:8, a double-minded person is unstable in all that they do. Indecision, keeping your brain in a loop. When you don't decide, you're reinforcing hesitation. You're strengthening your doubt pathways. You delay identity formation. When you do decide, your brain begins organizing around this decision. Your actions will start to align. Your identity begins to stabilize. Direction, created by this decision. And direction, rewiring your life. What decision have you been avoiding that you know will change your life? Are you ready to make that decision today? Yes or no? Look at you, Doyle, with all the pictures. I love that. No more waiting. No more circling. No more almost. This is your moment. If you're ready to make a real decision right now, you're not thinking about it. You're not considering it. You're deciding. I want you to declare it's decided into the chat. It's been decided. Jesus, I believe in you. I believe you died for my sin. I believe that the torture you faced, the struggle that you faced, your life while on earth, the healing you brought to people, the evidence, has it been decided for you? Have you decided to follow Christ? Or will you stay over here on the other side in this dark place that there's no way you can take into heaven with you? You can't take darkness with you. You've got to lay it down. And yes, it's the hardest thing. Yes, you're much stronger. Those who lay it down, it takes much more strength. You have no idea what freedom is waiting for you on the other side of this. It's decided. Welcome, new family. It's been decided, Richard. It's been decided, Misty. I'm in it to win it, all in. I see you. It's decided, Randy. Affirmation number 1, I make decisions that align with my growth. Number 2, I am no longer available for who I used to be. Number 3, I trust myself to choose and to follow through. If today is your day, the very first day you learned of Christ, and you felt something in your heart and your spirit and your soul, if you've accepted Christ today, I'd love to hear from you. A purple heart in the chat is perfectly okay. It says everything we need to know. All 3 for cold-hearted. Richard with 1 and 3. Misty Hayes with 1, 2, and 3. All 3 for Paulo. 1, 2, and 3 for new guy. Mama with 3. Ethan, I love you too. Randy with 2 and 3. Lisa, I see you with a bunch of purple hearts over there. What decision have you been avoiding that you need to make now? What fear has been holding you back from deciding? What will your life look like if you fully commit to this decision today to accept Christ, to accept his grace, accept his forgiveness, and surrender it all without trying to pretend like you're not wrong or trying to argue or defend yourself? Jesus is not going to condemn you. He meets you exactly where you are. Don't stop here. If you need help here, you can visit my webpage at thesarahelizabethexperience.com. Schedule your time with me. Schedule your coaching packages through the Willow framework that is meant to really transform your life. It's a journey through the Willow framework that you and I work on together. That's really going to help you transform. It's not something that we're going to go back to saying, I'm going to treat it myself, or I need to go back to the doctor and see what medication they can change me to now. This is not that approach. This is a holistic approach, and it's one that I have been very successful in helping people. Visit my webpage, schedule your time, purchase your package. Yes, you're making an investment, but you're also making a decision, a very important decision, and you need support on your journey. You need someone who's walking with you. You need someone that can help you as you open your eyes to all of the things that you faced in your life and you begin to see them with a higher perspective. That's what this is. That's what this work will do for you. Now that you've decided and you sealed it, what do you do after this moment? When this live ends, your life doesn't pause. Your patterns will try to resume. Your environment will look the same. Your phone will still have the same conversations, the same distractions, the same pulls. But you are not the same. A few more hat and mustache. Yes, help me meet this one. And that's what matters. 3 more, family. Because transformation isn't proven in moments like this. It's proven in what you do when no one is watching you, when it's quiet, when it's inconvenient, when the old version of you tries to show back up like nothing ever changed. That's where this becomes real. I want you to understand something. This wasn't just a message. This was a mirror. You saw yourself today. Not just who you've been, but who you are becoming. That version of you is not temporary. It's not a feeling. It's not something you visit. It's something you build. Decision by decision, thought by thought, action by action. And every time you choose alignment, you reinforce it. Every time you don't go back, you strengthen it. And every time you follow through, you become it. So as you leave this space today, don't disconnect from what you felt here. Respond to it, Jenna. Thank you so much. Subscribe, send your heart me right now. This is you saying, I need this content in my life. God is ready to move in my life. I've been feeling this for a while. This is confirmation for me. This is why this space exists, so you can keep building, keep aligning, and keep becoming one decision at a time. Before you go, lock this in. Follow if you haven't, because this is a daily space for growth. Thank you, Jenna, for the heart me. Anyone else with your heart me this morning? Thank you, Lisa, for the ice cream cone. Thank you, Jenna. Turn on your notifications so you don't miss tomorrow. In order for you to be notified, you need to have your heart me's on the board. So make sure you do that. That is how TikTok knows that this is content that you want to see. It's how you choose. Share this live with someone you know needs this message, and send a gift right now if this impacted you and you want to support this work by helping us to reach more people. We love you, Jenna. And if you're ready to go deeper, book your one-to-one coaching session, step into a coaching package using my Willow framework, or come to a retreat where this work becomes real, embodied, and accelerated. I'll be back tomorrow at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we're not starting over, we're building every day. We don't lose this momentum. We bring this version of you back with you tomorrow, right? Don't lose your momentum. Say it one more time before you leave. I don't go back. I follow through. I become who I'm called to be. This has been The Dwelling Place with Sarah Elizabeth. You can schedule your time, book time with me at thesarahelizabethexperience.com. If you need free life coaching services, visit the foundation tab at thesarahelizabeth.com. Experience, thesarahelizabethexperience.com. There is a link at the top for foundation. You can apply for support there. You're not alone. You never will be alone. And now you know the truth. So walk accordingly. Do the work. Schedule your retreats. I'm Sarah Elizabeth from thesarahelizabethexperience.com. Thank you for being here this morning. Thank you for being on The Dwelling Place with me every morning, where we experience healing, transformation, connection, greater connection in spirit and truth every single day. Thank you so much, family. I'll see you tomorrow. It'll be Friday. We're going to have fun. I can't wait to see you guys. Thank you, Timothy. If you want to say goodbyes or leave a final gift, I will be leaving in just a moment. We're at 131,000 likes. Like it up. Do the stuff. Jenna, Brandy, Clutch, Lisa, Wholehearted, RJ, Doyle, all of you guys. I love you guys so much. Thank you for those that support every day, my moderators, the people that make this possible and protecting me and helping keep me in it every day. Thank you so much. It means the world to me from the bottom of my heart. To all of you, thank you so much. I'm signing off now. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Go be great and tell them about Jesus. Tell them the truth, how simple it is to surrender and acceptance, right? Of our darkness and what the blood of Christ means for you and for me. I love you guys so much. Say goodbye if you want to. I'm Sarah Elizabeth. I'm from the mountains of North Carolina. I'm a transformational coach, a soul strategist, a healer, a seeker, a lover. I'll see you tomorrow, Brandon. Let's just enjoy together. From the moment that I wake, it's one of my favorites.
until I lay my head. Oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. So much you have saved.
I love you, Mama. So good to see you. Lisa, I love you so much. Thank you. Jenna, thank you. Jenna lit up the hat mustache. Thank you. Thank you, Florida, the best coach you've ever met. Thank you. Thank you for being here today. Giving you guys lots of love.
You have led me through the fire and through the fire in darkest nights. You were close like no other. For you as a father, I know you are right.
Y'all want to see a puppy? Hold on. Say good. Thanks so much.
With
Oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. Guess what her name is? Her name is Halo. Halo. I'll introduce you to all of them. This is Halo. Halo has a little angelic name because she looks like a little angel in her face. And then I have Pearl, and Pearl is also white, and she has a little face that looks like a little lamb. Yeah, I know. She's like, that light is way too bright. Oh, hi. She's like, no. Oh, her eyes look so blue this morning, but they'll change some. So we'll see what they look like in a couple of weeks, how they figure it out. Yeah, this is Halo. Lisa, do you want to see Pearl? Pearl's my favorite. Can I tell you? I want you to see Pearl. Halo's cold.
you have been faithful.
Okay. I can't do it. I'm gonna have to take you over there because Pearl's sleeping and it's too like
With every breath
she looks too comfortable. I feel bad. So bear with me just a second. I'm gonna take you.
will sing of the goodness of God.
Hold on back right there. Isn't that crazy? I know, Catherine. The most beautiful thing ever. And it's so cold in here. Like they're acting like they're shaking. I'm gonna have to turn the heat on. I've had it off because it was like 80s the other day, and I'm really bad to like just leave it off, and I'll freeze my butt off for days before I realize it's actually cold. I know Jesus is so sweet. You can't not sing of the goodness of God. There are 7 of them. Yeah. Yeah. Very blessed this morning. Blessed with all of you. Blessed with our community here. Just it's an honor to be a part of your journey. Pearl reminds you of Hee Haw. That's cute. Pearl, Pearl looks like a little lamb. Okay. And I didn't want to just call her lamb. And so I was thinking of a name for a little lamb that would be appropriate. And that's where Pearl comes from. So it's not from Hee Haw, but I do remember Hee Haw. I remember it from back in the day. I'm that old. So yeah, I mean, I just want to thank you guys. So if you haven't sent your heart me's yet today, we're up to 77. We're making a comeback. We struggled for a few days because I shifted things. I got a little antsy. Y'all know how I am. I'm like, too much, right? doing too much. Sarah, calm down, take a break, rest for a minute. So, yeah, so you were coming back. We've made it back. And I want to thank you all for coming back every day, for staying in it with me, even when we had like 12 people in there clutchy in the beginning. Nah, we started out pretty powerfully. It has been, I know, ease up, sister. I mean, come on, relax, breathe for a minute. So I changed, like, we were blasting away with Sarah Elizabeth as my name. I changed to the Sarah Elizabeth experience to try to like streamline things, but then I realized I can still keep it Sarah Elizabeth because this is like the dwelling place. All of these things that I've created. I mean, the Sarah Elizabeth experience has so many other layers to it, right? The foundation, the willowwayfoundation.com, but also not just the foundation, the other part of it, like the retreats that we offer, that you can come and experience life changing transformation, that you will step into the next season of your life more powerful, with more discernment, stronger than you've ever been before. I know. Y'all are so funny. So I got to tell you, I have been a little bit sick this week. I think I have another sinus infection. So I just want to ask you before I leave this morning, does anyone need prayer today? It can be an unspoken prayer. Do you know of someone that needs prayer? Also want to share with you, I have a brand new great nephew. Yes, I'm that old. Um, so we have all I love all my nieces and nephews, but the ones that are from like the great nieces and nephews, it's like I just adore. So y'all pray for their little family and a very healthy baby boy. Kaylin did not know the birth and like what the sex of the baby the whole time, my niece. And so that was pretty cool for him to be born and them not know the entire time. But they named him Ryder, which is such a cute name. And I love it. RJ, I need to use the saline solution. He says Sarah, Queen Elizabeth. I know I need to do so. Y'all, have you ever heard like someone say, if you worked in the medical field, and I did for a very long time, I'm really good at telling everybody else what they should do. Can I just tell you that about myself? I'm going to own that in this moment. Like, I can tell you, you should take the Theraflu. You should use the saline. I'll be like, do this, do that. You should do it, and it will help you, and it does. So it's really going to help you. But then when it comes down to me taking the time to take care of myself, I'm the worst. My dad, I'd been like had a sinus infection. He said, Sarah, honey, start drinking you some Alka-Seltzer Plus. My dad, I have to laugh at the Alka-Seltzer Plus because my dad, I'm a mom, Lisa. I'm used to taking care of other people. And that's the way my mind is wired. I'm also very loving and care more about other people, which is why I've depleted myself financially here, right? So I'm building all of these things and we're not moving quite fast enough yet. So it's like I've given so much of myself over the last year. And I think over probably the last week, God's been dealing with me a little bit on like pulling back a little bit. Like I have to be able to survive for myself. And this is a pattern with me that I've recognized just this week. I have gone all in. Like I have every day shown up. I've created news content every single day for you for over a year. I've gone all in, right? I built a foundation where we've helped over 125 people for free. But then I had to go back and say, I have to survive here, to deplete myself of everything I have, physically, mentally, financially, whatever that may be. So I just encourage you this morning, if you are willing, if you know people in your community that support this type of work, the Willow Way Foundation, we're a 501c organization, a religious organization, tax free, right? Because we're a nonprofit. So any donation that you make, you can claim basically as lowering your income, right? So if you're seeking out ways to lower your tax liability, or you're looking for just ways to support or give back, or maybe you don't have a church currently and you make this live, the dwelling place, your sanctuary. I do believe that God is moving in a powerful way in this community. We are going to continue to grow, and just find ways that you can support through prayer, donations. Visit my website, thesarahelizabethexperience.com. Click on the foundation tab. You can donate directly from there. You can also schedule one-to-one with me. You can book your upcoming retreat. You can do all sorts of things that are going to change your life for the better. So why not? I love you guys so much. I'm going to let you go into your day. It is 10 o'clock. I've been keeping y'all. I got carried away there for a while. I was running to like 11 and everybody was sticking with me. And I just thank you so much. I love you guys. God loves you. Go out there and tell someone the truth today. Tell them what it means that Jesus died for us. I know, Lisa. They just stay with you all the time, right? Just stay together. What a safe place we would be all the time. No one would ever break through. We have so many swords over here, like people carrying their sword of truth around, right? Try to bust through. Try to bust through my firm foundation. I love you guys. Be great. I'll see you tomorrow.
Jesus, he's nothing he does. So, so, you, 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 you,